In tonight's Spotlight, yet another example of the horrific and barbaric conditions at factory farms in America. The Humane Society has just released some undercover video. We have to warn you, it's shocking, it's disturbing. These are downer pigs, a term for animals so weak or sick they cannot even walk. Now, the footage speaks for itself. These pigs are on the assembly line to death. They can't even stand up. Despite how cruel these practices obviously are, they are completely 100% legal.
Just because a practice is standard doesn't mean that it isn't inhumane. In fact, there are many standard practices within the world of animal agribusiness that are very cruel and inhumane, and one of them is the slaughter of these downer pigs.
It's not just inhumane, it's dangerous. A Pew Commission study found that these horrific conditions make animals ripe for disease. I want to welcome CNN correspondent Nicole Lapin, who has been investigating the dangerous and barbaric practices of the pork industry. What do people need to know about these grotesque factory farming practices?
Jane, they just need to know that it's happening. Not only is it happening, but it is standard and it is legal. Eureka, this is not just one bad apple. This is not just one bad farm. They aren't hiding this, Jane. This is just the way things are done. And just because it's the way things are done doesn't necessarily mean it's humane.
There is a growing trend in this country to take a closer look at how our food is produced. It doesn't take an expert to look at these poor animals and realize there is something ethically wrong here.
Well, the National Pork Producers Council, Jane, invited me to a farm right near Atlanta, and they said I wouldn't see anything different. Aside from a little bit of high paddling in some of this video, they said they weren't shocked to see any of it.
Well, I want to say that pigs have a higher IQ than dogs. Now, if you did this to a dog, you would be charged with animal cruelty. There is something you can do about this. You can get involved with the Humane Society of the United States. You can also go to farmsanctuary.org and click on Get Involved. And there's actually a petition there to President Obama asking him to ban the slaughter of downer pigs. Is the administration turning a blind eye to this?
Well, I asked them that. I reached out to the USDA and I said there was a ban on downer cattle, so why didn't that include downer pigs? The USDA, of course, responded to a downer cow investigation with a ban on downer cows, Jane, as you know. So you'd expect the investigation on downer pigs would result in a ban on downer pigs. I reached out to them, of course, and they said that that is still a possibility. Jane, I am looking to you to keep watching this and keep on keeping them honest.
We are going to stay on it, not just for the sake of the animals, but for people, too. The Pew Commission said that factory farming poses a threat to public health. We've got all these flus and viruses flying around, swine flu and various other flus, and there are those who believe that the government should investigate the connection between these conditions of these pigs and swine flu. 10 seconds, Nicole.
Well, I hope that you will continue to watch. Of course, health officials we spoke to said that it is a real concern, and it is something that you and I know about already, but our viewers hopefully do now.
Americans are decent people. When they find out about something like this, they take action, and I expect they will. Thank you, Nicole.